Hi, this is Kosheen. Welcome to Sessions at AOL.
After selling 500,000 copies of their debut album Resist, Bristol-based trio Kosheen are back with the follow-up, Kokopelli. This time round, Sian, Marky and Darren have incorporated rock into their distinctive sound.
I think with all of us, you know, it's like we've kind of been through the whole cycle of music, you know. I think we all sort of grew up listening to more guitar-based stuff and then kind of got more into electronic and dance music and, you know, kind of went hard into that, and then we've kind of, you know, with Kosheen we kind of came back out the other side and joined up the cycle, you know. So I think we're just using the elements from different, you know, genres of music, you know, and just blending them and trying to create our own sound, you know what I mean?
The technology is still there in the second album. I mean, the first album was pretty much composed in the studio. So that's one big difference to begin with, because the second album was written when we were on the road. So, but the technology was there in the first album and in the second album. It's just, I think that we were labelled as a dance drum and bass act before anybody had really heard the album. So there was a preconceived kind of pigeonholing of Kosheen into this dance arena, which we were glad of. I mean, it was great. We had a lot of club hits, but the bulk of the album was songs, and didn't pretend to be dance or drum and bass. So with that in mind, there's not so much of a massive shift for the second album. I came up with Kokopelli from the North American legends, similar to the Pan that we have in Celtic kind of legend. The little guy that went round from village to village playing his flute and giving prosperity to the people and fertility to the land and to the people, actually. When you have an album with such diversity as Kokopelli, it's incredibly difficult to call it something, to call it one thing, you know. So we decided to go with that whole culture and to try and maybe, you know, turn some people onto that, because it is a very enriching, you know, subject to get into, and if people were interested in finding out what Kokopelli means, then it's something that they're bringing into their life, and it's also a great state of mind to listen to the album.
You can stay by my side. I'll cover the course. Your winner's king and the loser's lost.
I've always looked at the Bristol scene as, obviously, you know, great music, you know, every band, and I think that does, and I think for all of us, it kind of pushed us to, like, you know, put out a high quality of music, you know. I mean, we didn't just want to put any old tripe out, you know, and then, you know, obviously, God, you know, they're not really that good. Yeah, and it does, you know, and it gives, I think it gave us a boost, and, you know, we kind of know a lot of them, you know, Massive Attack and Ronnie Size and Portishead, so, but I don't think we ever thought that we were kind of a part of that whole sound, you know what I mean? I mean, obviously there's elements there, you know, I mean, I think every one of them artists has written, like, great albums, you know, and I'd be a lie if I said that wasn't an influence on me in particular.
With no explanation, and peer out at the world. We're taking an avalanche.
Being female in this industry is one battle. Being a mother is another. Being a single mother is the whole shebang. You really have to organise yourself very carefully. And I don't think I do have any advice, no, because I struggle with it. I'm not going to sit here and go, oh, it's fine, and I've got a, you know, entourage of people behind me clearing up what I haven't. You know, it is pretty single-handed at the moment, you know, and it's tough. And it's tough on him, it's tough on me. But as long as you get the support and you use every minute that you're away positively, then you don't, you know, you don't feel so guilty. You know, I miss him dreadfully, but I don't feel guilty because I know what I'm doing is carving out a future for him. And, you know, I'm doing what I was made to do. And hopefully he'll take that as his goal for when he's older, that even if it's a struggle, you can reach your goals, you can achieve, you can do what you're made to do. And hopefully to other women, that's what I'd like to be, is to think, right, well, if Sian can do it, we can do it. Whether it's going for a degree or whether it's, you know, getting a job or you know, learning to drive or whatever, do it.